Greetings, dear Pisces. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we are going to take a peek at your September 2023 and or Virgo season general read. And we have to remember in general reads, anything is liable to show up. So we are going to be answering 4 questions. We will look at what you need to release. So what is unuseful energy that you're still kind of carrying around with you? So this is just a reminder question about what that is and to be more intentional about releasing this thing, okay? Secondly, we'll look at your current energy. So what are you currently working through during the season? Then we're going to look at energies that you're experiencing, like what's coming towards you this season. And then finally, we'll look at any challenges or unexpected events that you should be wary of, okay? And I wanted to do this particular spread because we are technically still in a retrograde season for a lot of planets. And I think Venus is coming out of retrograde, or it's finally out of retrograde. Mercury is still in retrograde for, I believe, at least another few days as well. So we have all of these planets that I think Mars is the only planet that is direct at this time. And we just want to be aware of like possible, right, challenges that could be headed our way. So this is more of like a heads up question, okay? So if you are Pisces and it is dominant in your sun, your moon, how about that Pisces super blue full moon that we had a couple of days ago? Fantastic. Lots and lots of very heavy feelings were experienced and released, I think, for a lot of people collectively. And so sun, moon, or your rising, right? If it is in the sign of Pisces, it is my sincerest intention that this reading resonate with you in some capacity, or that you are able to take the messages that you hear from this reading and apply it to your life for its highest good, all right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and look at the decks we're using. So we are going to use the Neoteric Feminine Tarot for your main messages. And then we will pull the Brotherhood of Egyptian Tarot, the Brotherhood of Light Egyptian Tarot for any clarifying messages. And then we'll pull one card from the Eternal Crystals Oracle. That's just going to look at some advice, perhaps of a crystal or stone that you can utilize during this month to just kind of help you, right? Okay, we need all the help that we can get from, right? Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it, Pisces. Let's look first. What do you need to release? Okay, so Pisces, what are you carrying with you that you need to release? What are you carrying with you? Okay, that you need to release. 8 of Cups. Wow, interesting. Okay, so you need to leave this feeling of being emotionally fulfilled where you really are not, okay? Don't play fantasies with yourself or delusions with yourself by staying in certain situations or that are changeable, like you could walk away from them, okay? So don't feel like you are overly attached to things, okay, where you know that you're not being emotionally fulfilled in some capacity, okay? So you need to release this idea of feeling stuck in places where where it's okay for you to move, it's okay for you to grow, it's okay for you to change, okay? And it's okay for you to walk away from things. This could also be releasing this feeling that you've been abandoned in some way. You could be feeling, I don't know, like somebody maybe did you wrong, okay? And you've got this like, the sense of just like abandonment, right? And it could be very victim mentality, okay? So maybe even if you were a victim of that, maybe release the identity of being the victim, because you never want to identify, right, precisely as being the victim, because ultimately the goal is really to empower yourself, right? And that's hard to do when you are in the stance of a prolonged feeling of being a victim, okay? So let's see, let's clarify that though. of what this needing to walk away or abandonment is about. Has something to do with being left out. Maybe even have something to do with losing money. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. Wow, you got the Eight of Cups again. So this is definitely a clarifying cup. So you need to really release this idea of, okay. So I think you're really deep in your head. You need to also start looking at if you're being logical or reasonable. Really start, even if that means talking to people who are trusted, but I think it helps to communicate things that you could gain, that you could get a different perspective on if you just opened up about it, right? Or talked to other people and got their perspective about things. So I do, with this Queen of Swords, I do see some communication that you're seeking. You need to like release this idea that of like feeling that you know all of the answers and that you don't need to like outsource just like help or from people. Okay, so sometimes it does help to run things by people. You also got this like Five of Pentacles, which gives me this illusion that this is like a loss of some kind. So this could be a feeling of scarcity. So you need to walk away from feeling like oh my God, I don't have enough. I'm gonna be like just out here, you know? So release that. So this is when it's in your release position, it's asking you to release those limiting mindsets, okay? Walk away from them and to understanding. And this Queen of Swords could also be indicating a need to level up and speak and create more rational solutions in your life by how you communicate, okay? I hope that makes sense. All right, so what is the current energy that you're working through, Pisces, at this time? Show me Pisces' current energy. And one other thing that I want to say about this original card here about what you need to release. Never mind. I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, so the Hermit. The Hermit came out on your current energy. So this is what you're working through. So you could be at this time very studious. You could be very kind of like going within. You're seeking solace. You not necessarily like you're not as social, but it's like you're finding your solitude to be more promising, or you're prioritizing maybe solitude, and you're getting a lot out of the time that you spend alone. And I see like the time that you're spending alone is not like in waste. It's not like you're sitting there all depressed or doing something unuseful. You're really making good use of that time by searching for solutions or giving yourself time to really think, okay? And I think that's important because when we talked about this Queen of Swords, this is Queen of Swords. This also talks about having level conversations, right? And operating from a mind frame of like a higher intelligence, right? That's fair, that's just, and is reasonable. So your current energy you're working through is the Hermit, okay? So you could be like kind of self-isolating a little bit. Maybe spending time studying. It's giving you a lot of, okay, hold up. Pisces. Wow, interesting. So within this Hermit energy, if you isolating, I see that you get this Three of Wands, which means that whatever you're doing, you're planning something with the time in which you're isolating. And it's something that could be like work related, even because you've got the this is the Emperor, okay? So this is about structure. This is discipline. This is showing up and doing the things that you need to do. It's like the tactical part of making a goal and actually doing it and adding the structure. Like, okay, if you want a job, for example, you have to do A, B, C, or D to get a job, right? So it could be something like that, where with the time that you're spending alone, you are planning things that are like restructuring your life. And while you're doing that, it's actually bringing you a lot of emotional fulfillment with this Ten of Cups. So you're in a very balanced state, very like happy state, like truly happy in your own solitude. Okay. And that's when I feel we know sometimes we are really like undergoing transformative healing when we really can be alone, like actually alone, you know, and it's amazing. But there are people who struggle, right? When they're alone, the thoughts just take over, and you know. So I see that what you're working through is like this comfort of using time to work for you. Okay. Let's see. What are the new energies that you're experiencing, right, that are coming your way? What are the new energies that is coming Pisces with? Okay. So, okay, Pisces. New energies coming your way. You got the Devil and the Four of Pentacles. So, the Devil talks about like toxic behavior, toxic people maybe in the midst of you. Devil behavior could also be just like bad habits, overworking, excess materialism, anything like that. But I'm banking it has something to do with your resources because the Four of Pentacles came out. So energies that you could be experiencing are maybe looking at your the impulse shopping, right? Like spending stuff that you don't really need, that you really, because Four Pentacles is also about saving, it's about being resourceful. So when that comes out with the Devil, that shows that you could be not being as responsible with your finances as you should. Okay, so that's something that you could be, that it's coming your way, that you could be doing some like the Devil shows me is like frivolous. Okay, you just like splashing and like really for no reason. Right? Okay, let's see. But it's just telling you, you know, just to be careful to know, like, and sometimes there are cheaper ways for you to be having the same experience, right? For example, so look into options like that. Yeah. It has something maybe to do with like going out, being lustful too, because you got that Ace of Wands is like, I'm having a good time. This is like a start to a pleasurable experience. It could also be a sexual experience. Three of Cups, this is going out with friends. This is partying. This is community, right? And then you got the Lovers. Whoa, hold on. Okay, let's just, okay, what's coming up? I see this as a partnership, okay? It's a little, maybe, okay. Interesting. Okay, now that that came out, I think let's redo what this is. So the new energies that are upcoming for you, I see, let's say, you could be holding back. Okay, there's something that's toxic that's coming here. Now, it could be a person. It could be one of two things. It could be a toxic person that's coming your way that just, that shows up as a viable partner, but is really maybe just like, wants a simple, something that maybe you don't want, okay? And I see that that might not be aligned, and that there could be some sneakiness maybe even that's involved in that. I'm not exactly sure, but or this is like what's coming up is can be like there's someone who's in your midst who like you have romantic feelings for, that you could even be hooking up with, that is, let's see, like toxic in some way, or needs to be a little more reserved. Okay, so there's something in this energy about that. Oh no, Pisces is going on with your life. Anyways, look at your challenges, because I'm kind of lost on this one. I feel like it could go in a couple of ways, but it's one of those storylines. Challenges. So what are some unexpected things that you should be aware of this month? Okay, what are some possible unexpected things for Pisces? Page of Pentacles. So this has something to do with perhaps your work. This is, let's see. your work kind of came up here, whether there's something that you're planning, but there's something tangible that is happening for you, okay? It's perhaps a new opportunity. It's having like your ducks in a row and being able to actually, so Page of Pentacles could also be the start of a new job, right? But let's see why it's a challenge. What's unexpected about this Page of Pentacles? Okay. Whatever this opportunity is, it actually starts to, you get grievance from it. Like you actually get sad about it. Five of Cups is about maybe even depressed, sad, a little bit grieved. But it's definitely something that, but it pays the bills, right? You got the King of Pentacles, right? So you could be getting paid well, right? And it's something that's definitely needed. But it's like, you've got to give it up. Or maybe being let go. There's something about letting go, because this is the Hangman, which is about cutting a cord, being let go, something that makes you sad. Okay, so I don't know, this is a warning. This could be a loss of some sort. It doesn't have to be like losing your job per se. It could even just be like, maybe whatever you're working on, there's something that comes up that's a bit of a disappointment for you, okay? And it could be something that takes, where there's a hit to you in a financial manner as well, okay? That you'll have to like pay more, or just pay for something, okay? That you're perhaps not expecting, but makes you a little disappointed, okay? So those are some challenges, and that you should look out for this upcoming month, Pisces. And let's just go ahead and pull one card from the Eternal Crystals Oracle to close out your reading. What is a stone or a crystal for Pisces for the month of September? It's none of those, because I'm not about to pick that up. All right. You got Kunzite. Children. Okay. So is there another page here? No, just the one page. Page of Pentacles could be a kid too. But yeah, so yeah, because pages are like youthful energies, so pages can be children as well. But children did come out as something significant that is in your advice. So Kunzite, I'm going to read it for you, and then we'll go ahead and close out. So this is what Kunzite looks like. It's a beautiful little clearish crystal. Okay, so children are being highlighted for you. You are being guided to spend more time with important children in your life. If you don't have any children, Kunzite can relay you needing to reconnect with your inner child and see the world through their eyes. Take time to enjoy the simple things in life. Notice the colors of the leaves, flowers, and sky. Get creative. Play, dance, laugh, or sing. Reconnect with the fun side of life. If you do have children, grandchildren, nieces, or nephews, reach out to them at this time. Take note of what is important to them and what would they like to share with you. Often all a child truly wants is to feel loved, and that their thoughts and feelings count. There's no need for grand, extravagant gestures. Sometimes we underestimate the significance of simply spending quality time together doing everyday things. You may also have been drawn to Kunzite today because you are considering adding children to your family. These new beginnings are on the way to you. Remain positive and enjoy the new addition to your family. All right. Woo, Pisces. Okay, so those were your messages for the month of September, dear Pisces. I hope this was helpful for anyone who listened to this message in its entirety. Thank you so much. Please do comment, like, and subscribe for additional content, and feel free to book me for a personal. I do personals. You can find more information and a link to my Calendly in the About section of this page. Thank you so much, Pisces, and I hope you guys have a beautiful, restful Virgo season. Bye.